Here in example 3, as we go to factor this trinomial, we realize that this time, hey, there's a minus. So let's go see what it does. Using our standard trinomial as a guide, we see that again our A number is 1, our B number is 22, and our C number, ooh, that is a negative 23. Hey, do you have to take that negative with it? You bet you do. Absolutely have to take that minus along with the 23 as we work through the factoring of this trinomial. Here in our first graphic organizer, A times C, still on the top. So I have 1 times a negative 23. So a positive times a negative is a negative. 1 times 23 is 23. In the bottom of my box is still B, and that is a positive 22. That's going to be important. With my second graphic organizer, we need to dissect negative 23. There are not a lot of options to factor negative 23. There's just not. It's prime. It is prime 23. But because it is negative, that changes things up just a tiny bit. That could have been negative 1 times a positive 23, or it could have been a positive 1 times a negative 23. So let's see what that does. So we've got negative 1 plus 23. That makes a positive 22. Versus positive 1 plus negative 23. That makes a negative 22. And we see here in our problem, in our box, that we actually need a positive 22. So this first factored pair of negative 1 and positive 23, that's who you want. So our negative 1 is going into a wing, and our positive 23 are going into a wing. And yeah, again, you can have them switched as long as wherever you have that 1, it's negative, and wherever you have that 23, it's positive. Okay, so let's go find out what our final answers look like. We have our variable of choice, V, minus. So there's a couple ways to look at this. In the original setup for the problem, I always had a plus, and that can still stand. But it means that our left wing is a negative 1 divided by our A number, which is a positive 1. And we have also, again, our V for our variable, plus our right wing divided by our A number of 1. So when we clean this up, we end up with V minus. Negative divided by a positive is a negative. A positive and a negative side by side, multiplying together makes a minus. 1 times V plus 23. And there you go.